In this tutorial of the perfect momentum strategy, we're going to go over the take profit settings. Now, let's say, for example, you are taking a momentum trade based on stochastics, and maybe you're buying underneath 1. And now we need to add some way of exiting the trade. So if we're not going to use the other short stochastic to exit the trade, maybe we just want to use a simple take profit. So let's show that to you. Now, there's several different ways to take profit. We can take profit if price exits a Bollinger Band or a Keltner channel, and we have the length here for the indicator, whether it's Bollinger Band or Keltner channel, and the multiplier for the indicator. You can change the source and the basis for it, and I'll show that to you in a second. You can also use a simple percentage from entry. So from wherever you enter, you can exit based on that. It can be percent, pips, or ticks. You can adjust that to the 100%. You can use average true range to take profit from where you enter. So you can change what time frame you want to look at for the average true range, and then you can say how long of a period you want to look back, and then the multiple of the average true range to take profit. Or you could use a Connors RSI as your take profit. So you could, again, change your time frame to whatever you like, change your RSI length, your up-down length, your rate of change length, and then your overbought and oversold levels for the Connors RSI. And I'm going to demonstrate each of these. But let's start with the Bollinger Band. So if we want to use a take profit, no matter if it's any of these, we always have to have take profit selected, and we're going to go to use take profit indicator. So what I'm going to do right now is actually, I have a Bollinger Band here to show you what it's going to look like on the screen with the same settings. So let's scroll out and take a look at this. We'll just take any random entry. So here we have an entry. We exited the Bollinger Band here. We exited. We had an entry here. We exited the Bollinger Band. We exited. We had an entry here. Price touched the Bollinger Band or barely exited. We exited. So that's how that take profit works for the Bollinger Band. And the Keltner channel works the same exact way. So I won't go into that, but it's the same exact concept on that. You can use either the Bollinger Band or the Keltner channel to take profits. If it exits either band, your take profit is triggered and you will exit the trade. So, and then you can adjust it by these settings right here for either the Bollinger Band or the Keltner channel. The other thing you can do is use a percentage from entry. So let's show that. I'm going to put something simple like a 20% from entry. Take the Bollinger Band off. So now when we enter a trade, let's wait for this to calculate. Let's look at a couple examples. So here we entered the trade, and the second we got 20% in the profit, right up here we exited the trade. We entered a new trade here, and over here we got 20% in the profit, and we exited the trade. So that's how that works for the percentage from entry. And you can adjust that. Let's go real quick. You can adjust that to the 100th percent. You want to get really, really precise, but you can put any number in here. You can also use pips or ticks. You could use average true range as a take profit and use any time frame you want. We'll see that pop up on the screen in a second. So there we go. Here is our entry. Here was a multiple of 10 of the average true range of the last 20 bars. So we use that as take profit. And then we have Connors RSI as a take profit. So you can adjust your settings here for the time frame of the Connors RSI you want to calculate from, the length, up-down length. Let's make it a little more extreme just to show some examples here. Let's try a 99. So here we have an entry. Let's see where our exit will go to. So our exit on the Connors RSI from this entry was up here. So you have many, many different ways to take profit. You can use all of them together at the same time if you wanted to, and whichever, let's go to it real quick. So you could use the Bollinger Bands or the Keltner channel. You could have this selected. You could have the use profit. You could have the ATR. You could have the Connors RSI all selected all together. And whatever condition happens first is where you'll be exited on for your take profit. Or you could use one of these by themselves. You don't have to use them all together. For example, we'll just use the ATR take profit. Waiting for it to calculate. So you have so many options here for take profit. If you don't want to use any of these momentum-based exits, you can use a take profit in lieu of them, or you could even do it with the momentum-based exits too. So you have very exact conditions you can set with your take profit settings. So that's it for that. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you.